The personal schedule grid is an excellent resource if you've got time management challenges. I'm going to go ahead and open the personal schedule grid, which we've got located in the content section of our D2L page, and show you what I'm talking about. So here we've got just the blank format. What I want you to do is start by times when you know you're sleeping. So say you're sleeping for sure every day before 9 o'clock and you would never ever do homework. Go ahead and delete those cells. And then from there you should start choosing things that you have obligations to do. So maybe you've got a full-time job. Go ahead and I just give different colors to different things so I know where I'm going. So, well, let's say this job works from 2:30 to 10:30 Monday through Thursday. I'm going to say 2:30 through 8:30 or 10:30 Saturday through Wednesday. And I'm just highlighting the whole column. And those are times I know I'm working. And then let's say you've got 2 classes. That you're taking. Then add another color for those classes. And say one of those is from 6 until 10 on Thursdays. And the other class may be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 1. So I'm just going to take a little break now and fill in the rest of these slots, and then I'll return to this in just a minute. So I've gone a little further with this particular student, and I've added in the class times, which we talked about just previous to the break. Now I've added in family time because a lot of students have commitments to be with their families on certain times or days of the week. So I've gone ahead and scheduled an hour 5 or 7 days a week, and then booked Friday evenings for family time. Other would include things like driving, maybe just when you're showering and getting ready for school, or times where you just know that you're going to be completely off peak. And then finally, and I've added this one last because I want you to be realistic in your entertainment. It's important that you give yourself downtime. I strongly recommend that you do that, but I also think that if you have downtime every single day, you're maybe booking so much that you can't get your studying done. So for class time, let's presume the student has 7 credits, and 4 might be English, and 3 might be math. What you're going to want to do is break up the study time in hours that are evenly broken up, so that 4 hours of English time versus to every 3 hours of math time, if that's how much time you're going to need. And what we're looking for is remembering that a student is typically going to spend 3 hours out of learning time per week for each class he or she has taken. Then you should expect to spend 2 hours of studying for each credit. So you're looking at 8 hours of studying for English and 6 for math. So I'm going to take another break and just type that in and show you what that will look like. So at this point I've begun filling in the rotation of classes and or study times, and I wanted to show you how each 2 blocks actually qualify as 1 hour. So I've got 1 hour of English there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. So I've got plenty of English. And math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 math. I think I will go ahead and add in another English here and maybe another math somewhere, just to give myself a little extra study time. And then I think I'll cut some of these late night blocks and put them maybe earlier in the day. So basically what I've done here is I've discovered that I've got a little more availability than I realized, so I'm going to take those times out in other parts of the week and put put them in places that I feel I would be more interested in studying, like, for example, right here. Whenever possible, it's going to be useful if you do rotate the study times, just so that you don't burn out on a subject and you don't end up spending your time on one topic when you should be spending your time on another. But here we've got lots of study blocks, but we also have made space for some downtime on Fridays and Sundays. So the idea is that you give yourself a reasonable schedule that gives you adequate time for sleep and doing the things that you enjoy doing at the same time as it allows you to actually get your homework done. When you are doing your homework, I would recommend you work in 50-minute increments or 50-minute blocks and take a 10-minute break each hour to give yourself a little bit of relaxation. You might want to return a phone call or a text during that time, throw in a load of laundry, make yourself something to eat, just something to really quickly shift your perspective for a few minutes before you return to your next topic. And by doing that, you can be a little bit more methodical in your approach to revisions. Couple that, or studying, and coupling that with following your assignment sheets and just checking things off as you go along, you should be able to manage your time a little bit more effectively. So good luck with that, and I am now eligible for my 10-minute break, so I will talk to you later.